Alright. I switched to other server. It should be better now. Is it? Or is it not?
The Elven Star rises!
What? Shoreline, Gate of Zima. Yeah, Helsinki server for the win.
Die, rogue!
Fuck off. I don't even know which way should I go. Alright.
Die, rogue! I don't understand.
Hey, can I check the positions of this barrel? Don't interrupt me while I'm looting. Damn. I don't have anything to loot now. Something new in this particular barrel. How nice that they possess some food. This is Zoltan for his opinion.
Fucking order of the fucking rose! Enough! Damn the bastards! Enough!
Yeah, he's pissed. You pissed my friend. Peace Westers. Can I go into the city via this other route, please?
City guards.
Good luck, Witcher.
Seems I must go to Old Zima to hunt down the Salamander boss. All the clues laid there. Rebellion has engulfed Old Zima. Dalton asked me to get Shani out of there. I'll find her at the hospital. Alright. Seems that is our objective. I hope she won't be so pissed after I rescue her.
Long live the king!
Long live, fuck off.
Damn the bastards!
Come here. Who's about to come here? How do you like this elven style with the dwarven sword? Come on. You should appreciate it with what weapon I'm fighting yet.
Defend yourself,
Hey, I need to take possession of these remains. Nothing new here, I guess. I have an idea. We need to store some items. Dandelion can provide me with the services for the storage. Wow, I got so much money now. Alright, let's go to Dandelion first.
Geralt?
Okay. Where is the thing here? Oh, here it is. Need like 2 items. Perfume. Okay, let's take it with us. Although I don't have any idea why. Hey. Oh, I can level up finally.
Geralt?
We need this list of ingredients for Dragon Sap. Okay. We need top quality alcohol. 1 measure each of Rabbis, Ether, Hydrogenum, and Vermilion. Rabbis, Ether, Hydrogenum, and
Come
Vermilion.
no closer to the king.
Geralt?
Okay. Where's Ether? Where's the Rabbis? Let's take it here. Oh, Wormloo Spirit. Shit. Spirit distilled by druids. That should be special. Here, I really wanted to use. What do you know, Scales? This is Hydrogenum, we use Vermilion. This mysterious music. Like something is about to happen. Knees and soles. Right. No, not right. Not stonks. Oh, here it is, cadaverine. So we need only Vermilion. Some useless component with only 1 property of Vermilion, come on. Alright, let's take Brionia. It's not useless. It's not a useless component at all, but it'll do. Alright, Dragon Sap. Hey. Let's go. Let's take Kravis. Let's take Ether. Hydrogen. And Vermilion. And just a point of diagnostic questions. True grit strength upgrade. True grit damage plus 50%. Works only when Geralt has less than 25% of vitality. Alright, more or less useless. Alright, let's take it from here. Fast silver. That's right. Group silver. That's right. 5 silver talents. Finally something useful we could take. One talent left. Let's see what we can do to boost our defense. Altered metabolism, urine poison, pain resistance. What's in here? Attack plus 20. This is more for attack. Alright, let's take an attack. Bonus. Attack! Alright. Now that's enough for a seasoned creature now. They're still fighting. For like 2 hours.
Hey, I'm just a poet!
Hey, what? What happened, Dandelion?
Geralt?
Is everything okay?
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Commando leader. Let's take him out.
Damn the bastards!
Dum dum. The commando leader.
Free the elves!
A future of combat. Killing without any interaction. Yeah. Oh, Dandelion, you're coming with us. Now we can enter. We only had to wait a bit. Superb.
Gracious sire, this is madness. You should not expose yourself to such danger. Wait here and allow me to summon a stronger force.
Nonsense, Velerad. This is my city, the capital of my kingdom. Damn it, I rule this land, and I refuse to creep around its corners.
Gracious sire!
Silence! You know you might as well wipe your ass with those intelligence reports. I want to see it with my own eyes.
Hey, you fucking hell, don't kill the king.
Non-humans attacking! Protect the king!
For freedom! Kill the blood!
I'll hang you by your own guts, human!
It's the Grand Master!
We're saved!
You return, sire. I trust you are not too late. Your kingdom is in need.
You should know kings are never late, Jacques.
Sire, flames engulf half the city, and the blood of your subjects fills the gutters. This is no time for word games. You must act.
What do you propose?
Allow me to command your army, and the freedom to do as I see fit.
Never. Over my dead body.
It was close this time. Next time, I might arrive too late to help.
I've seen enough. Velerad, back to the castle. What is he doing here?
He dropped in. He seems to have a talent for that. What shall I do with him?
He'll come with us. I have a matter to discuss with him.
He opened this door so humble.
Witcher of Rivia.
Sire, I am honored.
As I'm sure you surmised, I have not summoned you here out of whim. A serious matter weighs upon us. A curse binds my daughter. I want you to remove it. I have gathered all who might offer aid. De Wet has been the princess's adjutant for the past half-year. Velerad has known Ada since her childhood. And Triss Merigold is here for her extensive knowledge of magic and female intuition. Consult them and think upon this matter. We shall speak about it again soon.
As you wish, Your Highness.
In the meantime, equally urgent issues demand our attention.
I'm listening, sire.
Witcher, imagine returning home from an excursion against a monster, a Kikimor for instance, only to discover your home a whorehouse.
Your Highness.
I'm not finished. Those you left in charge failed you. A traitor threatens to oust you from the home of your ancestors. Wouldn't you be angered? Would you not elect to shed more blood?
Forgive me, sire, but we Witchers don't meddle in politics.
Yes, the famed neutrality. Alas, that is a luxury I cannot afford. Both sides chose my city as a battleground. Both will be duly punished.
I understand, sire, but how can I help?
You could start by being more enthusiastic about aiding a king. You could offer to slay whomever I choose.
Forgive me, sire, but...
Silence, Witcher, before you say too much. Rulers don't enjoy being refused more than once.
I'm certain you're right, sire.
I must attend to some urgent matters. Speak with these excellent minds. Gain their insight. And don't forget my daughter, Witcher. I'm counting on you.
I won't forget.
My servant will summon you when I have more time.
Must speak with Triss, Velerad, and Duet.
Yes?
No. Ooh, we're in a castle. How nice.
I must attend to other matters now.
Music. How he sees to it if that I don't simply do whatever he tells me to do, and I just go to the local entertainments first.
So red of it.
I hope Foltest runs that sorceress out of town.
I hope you just
The
fuck yourself
famous
up.
Geralt of Rivia. You do not look a knight, sir.
Antoinette.
Sir, do not interrupt my thoughts.
Ruffian.
Don't tangle with us! Long live Foltest! Temeria will be victorious! Don't tangle with us!
Come on.
Temeria will be victorious!
Shit. He really screams loudly. What's in there? I want to loot this place first. Hey.
Our merciful master won't permit you entrance. He'll send for you.
I see.
Right.
Long live
Shit. I pushed the alarm button. Alarm. Long live King Foltest. What a nice cat. A real cat. That shit. When I glimpse on, there's an alarm button. Okay. Let's talk to Antoinette.
Wish on a star? A witcher? In my native Beauclair in the Duchy of Toussaint? A witcher once spent an entire holiday feast dancing with a sorceress.
Not I, milady. I dance rather poorly.
Do all witchers have white hair?
No, milady. I am alone in that.
Perhaps I am confused. Regardless, I do have a certain matter for you.
How can I help?
Très bien. Mon Dieu. My 3 cousins recently fled the city due to some unfortunate coincidences.
Did they incur the king's disfavor?
Of a sort. I wish to send them some coin to alleviate their situation. Understand?
Who is she, by the way? Is she a traitor? Right now, it seems like meddling in political matters. What should we do, bro? What do you think about that?
Milady, I have little desire to meddle in political affairs.
I am listening, sire.
May I ask what prompted your cousins to depart so suddenly?
Simple. The Duchy of Toussaint remains neutral. My countrymen prefer feasts, balls, and producing the best wine in the world.
Sounds nice.
It can become quite boring. Naturally, the nobility in Toussaint knows naught about politics and court intrigue. You can surmise the rest.
Your bored cousins fell victim to the local nobility, who imbibed scheming and conniving with their mother's milk.
Exactement. I only hope they return home safely.
Farewell.
I don't even know.
That seems satisfactory.
Now I need to speak with Triss. Where is she?
Yes?
Geralt, I was worried about you.
I worried too. I'm proud of you. Heard how you fought for Alvin. Horrible things are happening in Vizima.
True, but the king has placed me under his, protection. Tell me, where's Alvin?
Alvin vanished into thin air one day, despite the amulet I gave him.
Vanished? That's awful. He might be anywhere in time and space. I had hoped the amulet would block those abilities.
I hope he'll be all right. Triss, I've been thinking about us.
Oh, Geralt.
I love you. I want to be with you no matter what. Love is the sole thing of beauty in these rotten times.
Geralt.
I could change, take fewer risks. We'd find Alvin, live together. I'd build a house.
A house? Nice dream. You could breed horses and sheep. I'd tend the garden, cook meals. We'd sell what we grew to buy copper pots, iron rakes. We'd age with dignity. Evenings you'd play bagpipes of your own making as a remedy for my gloom. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... Geralt, say something.
I can't lose you.
I'm here. These are trying times. We just need to survive. We can dream again when the madness passes.
Triss,
I love you too, Geralt. To the end of time.
Shit. Now it is a bit awkward to fuck the entire Vizima, outskirts of Vizima, murky waters, swamp. What else? We fucked.
Geralt.
I'd need a skilled armorer to remake it. Someone with great knowledge of metals.
Kalkstein. He's an old Vizima. He's certainly not short on knowledge, and would help you.
What do you think about the situation with Ada?
She's a Striga, Geralt. We both know that curses don't cast themselves.
Any theories?
Years ago, when you first removed the curse, you ordered the princess to wear a necklace with an inclusion. Juniper, broom, and hazel branches were to be burned in her chambers.
Don't tell me. Someone replaced the necklace and added crap to the fire.
Yes, someone close to her who knew the secret. Velerad might know something.
So you think I should aid the king?
Definitely. In a sense, I'm a political prisoner. I could teleport away, but that would be highly inappropriate, and I still have a few matters to settle here.
Namely?
I can't tell you. For the time being, my position is tenuous. If you help Foltest with the Striga, maybe you could vouch for me. I could resolve a few things and go free. How about it?
If that's what you want, Triss.
Thank you, Geralt.
Must see the alchemist. Kalkstein, the alchemist. Alchemist. It's possible that someone helped Ada turn into a Striga. Triss believes someone from Ada's entourage caused her turn once again into a Striga. It's possible that someone helped Ada turn into a Striga. Kalkstein, the alchemist, is said to be in Old Vizima. According to Triss, he knows a lot about metallurgy and can reforge Raven's armor for me. I must see Kalkstein, the alchemist, who is said to be in Old Vizima. I must see Taylor as well.
Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings, Velerad.
I saw you speaking with the king. I gather it was unpleasant.
It could be worse.
Geralt.
The king told me about Ada.
Dreadful, you warned us it might return. Can you break the spell a second time?
We'll see. You seem to remember last time well.
Certainly. You stayed from dusk till dawn in the old manor house where the Striga had her sarcophagus. Kept half the city awake with the noise you made. We went to the manor at dawn and saw the two of you lying on the floor by the sarcophagus in a pool of blood. You were barely breathing, but the princess was cured. With the traitor Ostrid dead, the king was overjoyed.
Who was Ostrid?
He cast the curse out of jealousy. He loved the king's sister.
Many victims this time round?
I don't know. These days, the corpses lie thicker than flies on a pile of manure.
Know where the Striga sleeps in daytime?
No, but she's been seen in Old Vizima. She may hunt there.
Removing the princess's curse will be risky.
True, but the king has ways of encouraging you to do it.
We'll see.
Do what you will, but remember, Foltest loves his daughter very much.
I know.
Geralt.
Farewell.
Well, this phrase right here, the Striga sleeps in daytime, but apparently she has been seen in Old Vizima. Velerad reminded me of the story of the Striga. He doesn't know where the monster sleeps during the day, but she was seen in Old Vizima. I looked for her there. Striga sleeps in daytime, but apparently she has been seen in Old Vizima. Let's say this grudgy option that we have right now.
Ruffy.
Geralt.
Aren't you a bit afraid, Velerad? The king looked irate.
At me?
I'd watch what I say if I were you.
I've served Temeria all my life. If they condemn me, I'll hold my head high as I walk to the gallows.
Farewell.
Foltest Castle. The castle was completed around the time when King Foltest's previous seat was taken over by Striga, the product of the ruler's incestuous affair with his own sister. Spacious stone halls, stained glass windows, and vaulted ceilings indicate that dwarven engineering was employed here. King Foltest is a very active ruler and often travels, though when in Vizima he usually occupies his chambers and generally remains at the castle with his modest court. In the throne room, the king grants audiences to his subjects by be the petitioners or trusted advisors. Old Vizima, surrounded by its low palisade, Old Vizima conjures the spirit of yesteryear, when even the capitals of powerful nations looked like makeshift collections of wooden thatched huts, and their streets were filled with hands and dirty children. Relocating his seat from the old manors of the royal castle, King Foltest began the long process of converting Vizima from a wooden village into a brick town. The war was merciless to all Vizima's inhabitants. In a sense, the area became something of a ghetto for non-humans. Assimilated elves and dwarves were forced to settle where even the poor did not want to live. Currently, Old Vizima is an arena of skirmishes between knights of the Order and the Squire. Nothing new. White Rayla. The hunt for the three elves who had been resting near Murky Waters was led by White Rayla, a mercenary hired by the Order. Rayla is a natural-born soldier and a veteran of the wars with Nilfgaard, during which he was maimed and disfigured. Rayla is used to discipline and has but one passion. She hates elves and hunts them with unwavering ruthlessness. Rayla surrounded trivial elves in the village of Murky Waters, but the situation got out of control. A fight broke out between her soldiers and the elves. I guess that in this character gloss journal, Geralt assessed the situation wrong.
So red of it.
That seems satisfactory.
Witcher?
Count.
No titles, please. Let us bury past misunderstandings in the name of a greater cause.
So be it.
Geralt?
The king wants me to lift the curse that holds Ada.
Not surprising. You succeeded once, though it nearly cost you your life. The Striga's appearance possibly spells the end for Foltest. Many say he offended the gods. Remember how she first became a Striga?
Remind me.
As a youth, Foltest had quite an appetite. So much so that he ploughed his own sister. Their child died at birth, but then continued to grow in its coffin, only coming out to feed. Then you arrived, and broke the spell, though apparently not completely. The Striga's reappearance proves the royal dynasty is cursed. The people are sensitive to such signs. No wonder Foltest wants you to kill the Striga.
I thought I was supposed to lift the curse.
You are to keep the Striga from becoming an eyesore.
The chance of removing the curse is minimal.
I've heard a rumor of an additional reward for killing the Striga.
I'm not interested in rumors.
You should be. It's your choice, Witcher, but give it some thought.
Farewell.
Here's the traitor. I was born of an incestuous... What the hell?
Our merciful master will see you now, sir. Go upstairs to his chambers.
I'll go immediately.
But first, I'll read the journal. I spoke to Triss, Velerot, and Duet. I think I know where I stand. I spoke with Triss, Velerot, and Duet. The king will summon me soon. Yeah, I can see the traitor right here.
Acting against
Geralt?
He's either stupid
Don't you
or
fear
a
the
traitor.
king's anger, Duet?
Wherever did you get that idea, Witcher?
Foltest looked pretty pissed. He said something about bloodshed.
Obviously, he spoke of the blood of traitors and non-humans. He might finally dispose of that failure Velerad.
Farewell.
Geralt.
What do you think happened to Alvin?
Frankly, I never guessed he'd bypass the Dimeridium. That would be a feat for many sorcerers.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, he has enough power to teleport himself anywhere, perhaps even through time.
That would
I've
be a
got
problem.
to go.
Yes?
If she's telling the truth, which I doubt a bit, let's make this safe.
I am listening, sire.
How can I help?
Très bien. Mon Dieu. My 3 cousins recently fled the city due to some unfortunate coincidences.
Did they incur the king's disfavor?
Of a sort. I wish to send them some coin to alleviate their situation. Understand?
Perfectly. I'll act as messenger for an appropriate fee.
Ah, parfait! My cousins Corbin, Buse, and Ramiro sought refuge in the swamp, in the caves there. Please deliver 300 orens to each of them.
As for my fee...
My cousins will give you a receipt. Take these to Olvizima, to the captain of the mercenaries, my fiancé. He will reward you.
Farewell.
Must deliver money to the courtier's cousins in the caves in the swamp. I promised the female courtier I would deliver money to her cousins who hide in the caves in the swamp. Each must receive 300 orens and give me a receipt. I need to take the receipts to the mercenary captain in Olvizima to receive my reward. I must deliver money to the courtier's cousins in the caves in the swamp. I don't know why the fuck did I take these. Oh, for blood. Still. Well, I have an idea. We can do this after we talk to Foltest, right? I can't draw my sword here. Come on, I want to run faster.
Interesting.
And there's nothing to loot here.
Long
Alarm! Alarm!
Yes?
Shit, it's locked.
Long test!
Maybe Velerad.
Maybe I just leave this room after King summoned me. Hey! I can't run away. Oh, come on. No alarm?
Move on. Move on.
Okay, okay.
Yes?
Chamberlain.
Our merciful master will see you now, sir. Go upstairs to his chambers.
I'll go immediately.
Tamara will be victorious! Don't tangle with us!
Shit. Alarm, alarm, alarm. Can I go downstairs? No?
Yes?
There's nothing here? Hey, a wall hack. Let's take a look into his wardrobe.
Imbeciles.
Imbeciles? Okay. You please go on, I just take a look in here. Hey, only flint? Come on. You should be better than that.
Witcher.
Your Highness.
No need for titles. Speak freely. You've had time to think. What's the prognosis on removing the curse from my daughter?
It's possible.
Could the curse have returned by itself?
Unlikely. Someone must have cast it again.
Should you succeed, would Ada's mind be that of a child?
I don't believe so. She'd likely recall all that occurred before her transformation.
You don't believe so? You're not making this any easier, Geralt. Do what you can to remove the curse. Failing that, you may slay her without fear of retribution from me. When I last gave you my trust, you did not disappoint me.
Thank you, sire.
Don't thank me yet. Should you learn who cast the curse, tell me and only me. If you succeed, I'll grant your every wish, within reason, of course. If you must slay her, do it quickly, cleanly. If you fail, and my daughter suffers, those dear to you will suffer too.
I understand, sire.
Good.
Sire, another disease consumes your kingdom.
What would that be, Witcher?
I have been investigating an organization known as Salamandra.
My daughter dealt with them, stupid girl. I regret I ever departed. To your credit, Velerad said you thinned their ranks considerably. I trust you shall finish the matter.
Exactly my aim.
One last matter, Witcher. Forgive me, but I had you followed. I received a report about your personal life.
Your Highness?
You must know that I hardly did this out of lewd curiosity. My spies report that you are romancing Merigold. I need to know if there is anything more to it.
Shit. Should I lie to him? He trusted me. Usually trust go both ways, right? Yeah, Triss is one love, but should this guy know about that? Well, he trusted me though, so probably we could trust him, right?
Triss and I, we're close. That's no one's business but ours.
No need to be rude, Witcher. I too loved Ada's mother. They forbade me from marrying her. But I hope you fare better. At least as a mutant, you need not worry about pregnancy. If you desire to go to Vizima, talk to my chamberlain. I shall be away from the castle for some time. See Velerad about any other needs.
So I shall. Farewell, sire.
One more thing, Witcher.
Yes, sire.
This is, confidential. So you must pledge these words will not venture beyond these walls.
I shall take them to the grave with me.
My spies tell me you play poker. And, well, I have trouble finding worthy opponents at court. They fear I would have their heads if I lost. Care to play?
Why not? Ooh! Must dismantle Salamander and into the behest of the king himself. I realize now that Triss is the love of my life. If I want to return to Old Vizima, I should speak with the Chamberlain. Play the game, yeah! There should be cards, not dice. Oh shit. You win this round, stranger. With that, he shall destroy his budget on his country. Shit, this is getting tedious. God damn it! Oh.
I must attend to other matters now.
No, you must lose to me. You must not attend to other business. I must win this.
Witcher.
Your Highness.
No need for titles. Speak freely. You've had time to think. What's the prognosis on removing the curse from my daughter?
It's possible.
Could the curse have returned by itself?
Unlikely. Someone must have cast it again.
Should you succeed, would Ada's mind be that of a child?
I don't believe so. She'd likely recall all that occurred before her transformation.
You don't believe so? You're not making this any easier, Geralt. Do what you can to remove the curse. Failing that, you may slay her without fear of retribution from me. When I last gave you my trust, you did not disappoint me.
Thank you, sire.
Don't thank me yet. Should you learn who cast the curse, tell me and only me. If you succeed, I'll grant your every wish, within reason, of course. If you must slay her, do it quickly, cleanly. If you fail, and my daughter suffers, those dear to you will suffer too.
I understand, sire.
Good.
Sire, another disease consumes your kingdom.
What would that be, Witcher?
I have been investigating an organization known as Salamandra.
My daughter dealt with them, stupid girl. I regret I ever departed. To your credit, Velerad said you thinned their ranks considerably. I trust you shall finish the matter.
Exactly my aim.
One last matter, Witcher. Forgive me, but I had you followed. I received a report about your personal life.
Your Highness?
You must know that I hardly did this out of lewd curiosity. My spies report that you are romancing Merigold. I need to know if there is anything more to it.
Triss and I, we're close. That's no one's business but ours.
No need to be rude, Witcher. I too loved Ada's mother. They forbade me from marrying her. But I hope you fare better. At least as a mutant, you need not worry about pregnancy. If you desire to go to Vizima, talk to my chamberlain. I shall be away from the castle for some time. See Velerad about any other needs.
So I shall. Farewell, sire.
One more thing, Witcher.
Yes, sire.
This is, confidential. So you must pledge these words will not venture beyond these walls.
I shall take them to the grave with me.
My spies tell me you play poker. And, well, I have trouble finding worthy opponents at court. They fear I would have their heads if I lost. Care to play?
All these dialogues, only to play the king again. Yeah. This was not fair at all. King cheater. You can lose the entire kingdom to me, baby. But first, I must win somehow. King cheater. This is just random piece of shit. God damn it.
I must attend to other matters now. Witcher.
Your Highness.
No need for titles. Speak freely. You've had time to think. What's the prognosis on removing the curse from my daughter?
It's possible.
Could the curse have returned by itself?
Unlikely. Someone must have cast it again.
Should you succeed, would Ada's mind be that of a child?
I don't believe so. She'd likely recall all that occurred before her transformation.
You don't believe so? You're not making this any easier, Geralt. Do what you can to remove the curse. Failing that, you may slay her without fear of retribution from me. When I last gave you my trust, you did not disappoint me.
Thank you, sire.
Don't thank me yet. Should you learn who cast the curse, tell me and only me. If you succeed, I'll grant your every wish, within reason, of course. If you must slay her, do it quickly, cleanly. If you fail, and my daughter suffers, those dear to you will suffer too.
I understand, sire.
Good.
Sire, another disease consumes your kingdom.
What would that be, Witcher?
I have been investigating an organization known as Salamandra.
My daughter dealt with them, stupid girl. I regret I ever departed. To your credit, Velerad said you thinned their ranks considerably. I trust you shall finish the matter.
Exactly my aim.
One last matter, Witcher. Forgive me, but I had you followed. I received a report about your personal life.
Your Highness?
You must know that I hardly did this out of lewd curiosity. My spies report that you are romancing Merigold. I need to know if there is anything more to it.
Triss and I, we're close. That's no one's business but ours.
No need to be rude, Witcher. I, too, loved Ada's mother. They forbade me from marrying her. But I hope you fare better. At least as a mutant, you need not worry about pregnancy. If you desire to go to Vizima, talk to my chamberlain. I shall be away from the castle for some time. See Velerad about any other needs.
So I shall. Farewell, sire.
One more thing, Witcher.
Yes, sire.
This is, confidential. So you must pledge these words will not venture beyond these walls.
I shall take them to the grave with me.
My spies tell me you play poker. And, well, I have trouble finding worthy opponents at court. They fear I would have their heads if I lost. Care to play?
I must win. Must win. Goddammit. Oh, not goddammit. It's okay. My interests now lie about winning the king. He don't want to stake his entire kingdom as that. And he's wise. This is the strongest full house I can get. Oh no. Ah, shit. God damn it.
I shall detain you no longer. Talk to my Chamberlain about transport to Vizima. I shall detain you no longer. Talk to my Chamberlain about transport to Vizima.
I don't like to do this, but I'll skip it. This is a 4 minute conversation, and I already know it. Well, fairly know it.
Which no need it can't. You don't believe they don't. If you I good what I my to your exact what you must Trissana. They if so yes they care to.
I just want to win, sire. I don't care about your other matters. Alright. Fairly strong full house. He's a fucking cheater. Must win the king. God damn it. He's a fucking cheater amongst all of them.
Your Highness, no, it's I don't believe they don't. If you good, sire, what would have been my to your exact one? Your Highness, you must Tristan. No, they if so on. Yes, sir. This I shall mice and well, they fear I care to play.
I care to win. Come on, Geralt. Oh, shit. Fucking cheats.
Which Your Highness, it could I don't if you I good, sire. What would I have been at my to your credit, Velerad's exactly.
One last matter, Witcher. Forgive
Your Highness.
You must
Tristan.
They if you
oh, yes,
this
I shall
mice and they fear care to.
God damn it. Is he a cheater or what? Such a lousy hit. 5,000, bam! go. This is decisive round. Alright. Great strike. Yes! Yes! I won! You lose! Please count my money. I just like the picture of this. Agricultural legend. Well, this was quite clear. If I botch things with Striga and she suffers, my friend will suffer too. If, on the other hand, I manage to lift the curse, I can expect a reward. If Ada dies quickly and painlessly, I'll neither gain nor lose anything. I'm to speak with the Chamberlain if I want to return to Old Vizima. If I want to return to Old Vizima, I should speak with the Chamberlain. Foltest and I talked about the women in my life, and I realized I have feelings for Triss. My amnesia prevents me from remembering our relations in the past, but I have the impression I once loved a sorceress deeply. Triss suggested how I might regain my memory, and I think that at heart she wants me to realize she was the love of my life. I realize now that Triss is the love of my life. Sweet revenge. Foltest wants me to deal with Salamandra once and for all. I hope the king proves a trustworthy ally. I must dismantle Salamandra and at the behest of the king himself.
I shall detain you no longer. Talk to my chamberlain about transport to Vizima. I rule a land of idiots.
Kingdom's budget, yeah.
Don't tangle with us! Long live
Alarm! Alarm! Alarm!
Geralt.
I've got to go.
Don't tangle with us! Yes?
You do not look a knight, sir. The famous Geralt of Rivia. I hope Foltest runs that sorceress out of town.
Hey,
Doubtless Ada's idea.
I want to go to the throne room.
Maybe very
Alright, if we are to head out of this establishment, let's talk to this madam over here.
I am listening, sire.
How can I help?
Très bien. Mon Dieu. My 3 cousins recently fled the city due to some unfortunate coincidences.
Did they incur the king's disfavor?
Of a sort. I wish to send them some coin to alleviate their situation. Understand?
Perfectly. I'll act as messenger for an appropriate fee.
Ah, parfait! My cousins Corbin, Buse, and Ramiro sought refuge in the swamp, in the caves there. Please deliver 300 orens to each of them.
As for my fee...
My cousins will give you a receipt. Take these to Old Vizima, to the captain of the mercenaries, my fiancé. He will reward you.
Farewell.
Promised a female courtier would deliver money to her cousins who hide in the caves in the swamp. Each must receive 300 orens and give me a receipt. Okay.
The king wants... Yes?
I'd like to return to Vizima.
Are you ready, sir?
I am.
should move on and search for clues as to the trigger's whereabouts.
A gift from the gods. Shani told us about you.
We met at St. Lebioda's hospital in the Temple Quarter.
I heard Shani set up a hospital.
We tried going there, but with the fighting, we can't possibly manage alone.
Knights of the Order and Scoia'tael are fighting in every street and square. Their rule is, if you're not with us, you're against us.
I'm glad I didn't get drawn into the war.
Will you help us reach the hospital?
Stay close to me. I'll try to avoid any fighting.
I promised the nurses I'd escort them to the hospital
Who
where
are the
Shani...
army of damned city guards?
Okay. This will take us directly to the fighters. Shit. I want them to survive.
Long live the king! Damned city guards!
Okay, forward.
Mercy!
That's good. We can't go through here. Who the hell are you?
Taste the Order's steel.
You want some money?
Quickly, it's dangerous.
Brawling rabble pleads poverty. You afford loads of gold teeth from their bodies.
Mercy!
What's here? Let's go. You're right.
I surrender!
Actually, I can go. What is that?
Thank you. We couldn't have managed without you.
Yes, I doubt those butchers would have spared us.
Glad to help.
What good is this war if decent citizens of Vizima suffer the most?
Most of the city folk care neither for the Order nor the elves. They just want peace.
Decision time. A turning point. I found my path. Ideals aren't worth dying for, especially if they're based on hatred. I chose neutrality. I'm a Witcher. Everyone disapproved.
Can we help you?
We have much work, but we'll find time for you, should you ask.
But not now. Shani would kill us.
I see. Bye, girls.
Welcome.
You've set up a hospital.
Clever.
Do you have a minute?
I have my hands full. Besides, I'm apparently not worthy of your trust.
What are you talking about?
Alvin, you made it perfectly clear who's worthy of a Witcher's trust and who's not, who you'd sleep with on occasion, and who you'd entrust with a child.
But...
Enough. The wounded need my help.
Master, are you a Witcher? I am. What is it?
Master Geralt, the she-beast is murdering people.
What happened?
The Striga appeared by the tower. I was sent to get a witcher. Already 5 soldiers have breathed their last. Help us.
Which tower?
The tallest in the district. The one the Scoia'tael set ablaze.
Striga was spotted near the tower. I should go there and look around. First and foremost, I must deal with this Striga. I met Shani at the hospital, but we were interrupted by a messenger who told us that the Striga was seen in town. I have to attend to the monster. First and foremost, I must deal with the Striga. A soldier ran up and told me that the Striga were seen by the tower. I should check out the situation. The Striga was spotted near the tower. I should go there and look around.
A witcher. That's all we need.
Youths crippled by war will wander the world.
Grant me a favour. Smash some scoundrels from the Order. Don't think I'll recover.
I'll remain poor no matter who wins.
Flee if you wish to live. I'm sick.
Do what you must. We'll speak later.
You're so inadequate.
Help a leprous woman, sir. So generous.
Damnable sickness.
You've evil eyes.
Die.
Be gone. Can you find Nazen salts and winestone for my poultices?
These and souls, we have some. Head, probably. Shit.
You waste my time.
Can you find Nazen salts and winestone for my poultices?
You waste my time.
I stitch up the victims of another's delusions and ambitions. Behold the evil those fools who govern have caused.
So generous. I care not about
Would have
war.
died if not for Miss Shani.
This hall is taken.
Idleness tires me.
Some kind of curse. Sir, help someone who suffered due to war. Thank you. I'll share what I know about Garcanes. I'm starving. Anything to spare. Thank you.
Nurse?
All hope's lost.
I care not about
I
war.
owe my life to Miss Shani.
I feel life seeping from me.
Are you mad? Shani will see us. Are you mad? Shani will see us.
I can barely speak.
I cannot wait to fight.
Squirrel buff. Scimitar quad track. Bloodswigger contract, the Broxa contract, the Garkin contract, and the Wrath contract. Yeah. Oh fuck, man. Let's go to the swamps. Hey. Yeah, don't go there.
I'd cut off your balls if you had me.
Just stay out of my way.
Hey.
Damnable sickness. I'll die here. Ugh, I can barely speak.
Sir, help someone who suffered due to war. Thank you.
Have I a chance to recover?
Alright, let's see about this contract. Senators wanted dead. Our brethren must be avenged. 5 complete jewels required as proof. Zima refugees presented in the swamps. The cemetery entry in the history is required to complete this contract. Bloodswigger blood need for ecological research. Lend a helping hand to an honorable cause, and you shall be rewarded in orange. We will pay for 10 measures, the druids. Bloodswigger entry in history is required to complete this contract. The Broxa contract. On behalf of our beloved King Foltest, I shall pay for the extermination of Broxae. As proof of the deed, bring at least 3 vials of their blood. Jean-Pierre. The Broxa entry in bestiary is required to complete this contract. The Garkin contract. I will pay generously for 2 ounces of Garkin saliva. Kextin the Alchemist. The Garkin entry in the bestiary is required to complete this contract. Julius posted a notice questioning that someone slayed the Bloodflaggers are destroying the swarm's unique ecosystem and supplied 10 different samples of their blood. The Druids will use them to develop a spell that will exterminate the species entirely. The mercenary captain has put a price on the lives of 6 female vampires, Roxy, who roam the area. Their blood needs to be provided as proof of their death. The refugees in the swamp were paid to have the cemeteries eliminated. 5 complete jewels must be provided as proof. I just need to reach my storage. And I guess 3 out of 4 contracts should be turned in.
The city burns. We are lost.
Have I a chance to
I'm starving. Anything to spare? Thank you.
I need to free my
A Witcher.
inventory.
That's all we need. Damnable sickness.
What was that?
I'll die here.
Barrel with some words.
Why do they do
The
this?
city burns.
I miss...
We are lost.
Not good. All the well. Breaching a wall.
Our command. Away the army of damned city guards. Away the army of long live the king. Our commander forbade us from joining the fight on either side. I don't understand. Long live the king! Long live the king! Our commander forbade us from joining the fight on either side. I don't understand. Shit in my boots. You.
Candy.
I'm selling nothing.
Keep that sword to yourself.
We'll deal, but keep your hands where I can see them.
Temporary abuse plates with magic increases chance of hitting constant damage to feeling by 60%. Nice loot.
My balls itch.
just hope I was have to kill 60.
I shall cut you, hairy ape!
What the hell?
Die already!
The fuck, man?
No further. Understood?
I should loot this place. Guy's voice sounds like he fights for money. Yeah, he does. So we infiltrated the command center of the Order. Get access to storage.
I detest you, dwarf.
No way.
Grant me a favor. Smash some scoundrels from the Order.
What did you find here?
Damn, death awaits.
Have I a chance to recover?
Don't kill me.
What was that?
This looks like the place where monsters have worked a bit. Who was that?
Finally, that monster is dead.
Why are you here?
I heard soldiers were fighting a Striga, so I came to see Vizima's famous Striga princess. Though not a Striga, still interesting.
Don't get too excited, Kalkstein.
I'll pay these good soldiers to take these remains to my laboratory, and later I'll...
Hold it. If not a Striga, what is it?
A combination of alchemy, genetics, biology, and black magic. A mutant, like you. I can't wait to have a closer look.
Like me?
Similar. Magic and alchemy accelerates the mutation. The side effects are practically uncontrollable. It's hellishly quick and strong. To know more, I'd have to dissect it.
I suspect I know who's behind this. Do you know where it came from?
The soldier said it came from the swamp cemetery. Take this scroll. It details the formula for a powerful potion that will help if you choose to fight the Striga.
Salamandra grows bolder.
Accelerated mutation and experiments on humans is a dirty business.
And all based on stolen witches' secrets.
Which you guarded for years without succumbing to any of these temptations. Congratulations.
All right, but what about this Striga?
If the soldiers were wrong. I heard rumors of certain events in the swamp.
What rumors? Be quick.
They say a corpse was found at the old chapel there, torn open. The large intestine stretched to its full 1.5 meters. All 6.5 meters of the small intestine wrapped around...
That's fine, thanks.
Axtine claims the strange monster a slew of born of Salamander's experiments. The stolen witcher's secrets are being used in a terrifying way. The soldiers contend the beast came from the swamp cemetery. The Salamander hideout must be located there. The Salamander hideout must be near the cemetery in the swamp. Pursue the beast, now back to the hospital. Shani and I need to have a conversation in relative calm. I can now return to the hospital and speak with Shani. Axtine claims that the monster I killed was not Striga but a mutant. Even he did hear rumors of a Striga tearing someone to pieces near the old chapel in the swamp. Must find a way to get there. But first I should make sure my friends are alright. I should see my friend and consider what to do next. Pills contain the formula for a potion made with the heart of Striga. The potion grants a silver and 1 bronze talent when consumed. And imbibing this mutagenic potion as 1 bronze talent and 1 silver talent, which can be used to acquire enhancement. The potion is made by mixing Striga's heart with ingredients providing 1 measure each of ritual, ether, and antigenum. Strong high-quality alcohol must be used as a base. Immediate duration effects with non-toxicity. Mixture of Striga heart with the common ingredients result in a mutagenic potion which, when consumed, strengthens the witcher's abilities, making him even more deadly. Shit.
They pay me to stand guard, not to talk. I'm watching you.
Yeah, watch me checking these things out of here.
Geralt?
Farewell.
Let's talk.
Geralt?
He's our friend, isn't he?
The king asked me to handle the Striga.
Vampires once interested me. Unfortunately, I never examined a live... undead specimen. To defeat the Striga, you must survive a night near her lair. I'd recommend getting weapon greases, especially Argentia and Crinfrid oil. Your famous Witcher's signs will be useful. Irden will stop the princess briefly, should she run amok.
Have you heard of Raven's armor?
An interesting legend. A scientist could learn much about gnome technology from it.
Could you recreate Raven's armor if I brought you the components?
Yes, but I would need a few baubles. The armor of Graf Kobus Reuter, who died at the Battle of Brenna. His armored corpse lies in one of the cemetery crypts.
The Swamp Cemetery. Kobus Reuter. No problem. Anything else?
The scrolls of an elven songmaster. Once again, try the Swamp Cemetery.
Plunder the grave of an elven songmaster. What else?
Also in the swamp, you'll find an old mine. When inside, look for a stone sensitive to magic.
I know some spells.
If you use the appropriate set of signs, the stone will reveal a secret passage to the lair of the famous sorceress Agnes de Glanville.
Interesting.
Beware the monsters who have settled there. When you reach the lair, find a magic formula within a chest. Fetch me this formula, and I shall make you the Witcher's armor.
What sign combination should I use?
Ard, Igni, and then Ard again. But reveal this to no one, and of course we'll need Raven's armor.
Let's go to the Swamp Cemetery and find all the elements required to make the armor. I found a piece of Graf Reuter's armor. I still need what remains of Raven's armor and the notes of an elven minstrel. Austin told me to bring him pieces of both Raven's armor and the armor of Knight of the de Ruyter's dynasty, the notes of an elven minstrel, and the Agnes of Glenville's magic formula. I have found all these items in the Swamp Cemetery. Next to the sorceress' underground laboratory, through a cave where some refugees have found shelter. Once inside, I need to find a stone sensitive to magic. A combination of the Ard, Igni, and Ard signs will open the passage. Some women will feel compelled to care for others, bring them relief from their suffering. They become nurses, priestesses, and medics treating the sick and wounded, providing comfort and hope to those who need.
Geralt?
Kalkstein, I was wondering.
Yes?
In your studies of mutation, did you find any cure for infertility?
Sorry, Geralt.
As I expected. Farewell.
They pay me to stand guard, not to talk.
Let's try this executionary route. There. Alright, let's go to Shani.
Shove off. Shit in light.
What happened with the Striga?
False alarm. Some mutant was attacking the soldiers.
Need help?
No more than anyone else.
Let me decide.
Shani,
You seem to be in one piece.
not worried about Knights of the Order or elves showing up? They both think you're treating the enemy.
For me, they aren't enemies, just wounded. In this hospital, we make no racial or political distinctions. I came to understand that at Brenna. Rusty treated Nilfgaardians and our own, even shielded a patient with his own body when elves showed up. If they come here, I hope I have the courage to protect my patients.
I'm sure you will, though I'd rather you escaped.
Nice to hear. Why are you telling me this? What's that sound?
Treating humans, I see. We wound them so they'll die. And you're treating them. How illogical and contrary to our interests.
Out of my hospital! Murder each other to your heart's content in the street, but don't show your faces here.
Shani, watch out!
Kill the Dwan!
They wanted to slay the wounded. How can anyone fall so low?
I've seen worse in town.
Thank you, on behalf of all the patients.
They shouldn't bother you anymore. See you later.
Farewell.
What the fuck?
What's happening?
You're late. The attackers are already dead. Now please leave. You're scaring the wounded.
Arrest and question all non-humans.
Who gave you these orders?
Our commander, White Rayla. Seize them!
Have you turned stupid, soldier? Either leave on your feet or die on your back.
Die, monster! Defend yourself!
No problem. It's just...
I need a drink. I can't believe they wanted to slaughter us.
Need any more help?
I must reach the swamp cemetery. Half these wretches won't see tomorrow without the druid's medication.
Perfect. I also need to go there. We'll sneak through.
Let's go. Out the back. Evade the fighting.
I need to search the remains.
We'll all die.
What? Mandrake cordial?
Sir, help someone who suffered due to war. Thank you.
Don't mind the blood of this money.
We all die.
Nice squad.
Bad news. I peeked down the alley. It's our only way, and it's teeming with necrophages.
Not a problem.
Me and Shani, just like the old days. I hope she'll understand everything.
I didn't even see this many after the Battle of Brenna.
They've been feeding on plague victims for months.
The fire must have drawn them here. More down that way.
Please, poor Shani, she is not exactly used to sights like this. A few more necrophages to call at the end of the valley. How do I get there? Experience point, I don't waste time.
We might want to find another path.
Of the two, I'd rather face some monsters than get involved in someone else's fight.
So, this is the only way. Let's go.
Not so fast. I need some ingredients. Let's proceed along within those walls.
Things are getting worse.
Hang on. I can see the break in the wall.
Get to the breach for a final push. I should see the refugees and collect my reward. If you see Kalkstein, you can claim a reward.
Don't kill me!
Let's get out of here.
Nothing can help her now. We should be safe in the swamp soon.
If you pick sides, only one brigade would store in this hospital. It's actually kind of funny that everyone tried to break in. Yeah, they breached through both of the doors.
Oh, how horrible. I've never been so scared.
You were brave.
I never could have done it without you.
Where should I escort you? I have several things to do.
I'll be safe in the Druid's cave nearby.
Oh.
How have I wronged you?
Shiny don't desire me. Into this one.
Flaming Rose!
Pathetic.
Witcher, are you all right?
You arrived just in time.
I am Jacques de Aldersberg, Grand Master of the Order of the Flaming Rose.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
I have heard much about you, and know of your deeds, from a very trustworthy source.
Explain, please.
Geralt of Rivia asking me for explanations. He who so generously lavishes his wisdom upon others.
Forgive me for not laughing. I just didn't get the joke.
I don't intend to explain. Unlike you, I'm one to act. I want to laugh when I recall your pseudo-philosophical reflections. Witcher, only time can teach us. Only with perspective can one understand what is right. Who is human, who a monster, what is evil, and how to overcome it.
I'm in no mood to guess, so why don't you just tell me what made you so bitter? Otherwise we should part.
Forgive me, I can get irritable. Know they sometimes tell me of your deeds, and though I don't approve of them all, I'm always genuinely interested to hear them.
And how did I earn the interest of the Grand Master of the Order of the Flaming Rose?
I like to know what goes on in Temeria. It helps me appear in the right place at the right time.
Mm-hmm. Incidentally, thanks for your help.
Though you're not human, every knight's duty is to aid those in need. An element of our vocation.
Sounds beautiful. It's a shame so few real knights remain. To be honest, I've yet to meet one.
Pity about your lost memory. I could have reminded you of some things.
Was it Siegfried's knightly duty to discuss my private life?
Siegfried is no gossip. Even if he had told me, it would have been through a desire to help. No. My source was different.
And the source's name?
She has many names. and is moody as a lover.
Mm-hmm.
Magic, Witcher.
I see.
Do you know anything about the Order? The Order is an idea, from its foundations to its pinnacle. Our mission, our vision. Our objective is a new world, a new order that will come after the White Frost. A world in which all will get what they merit, not by birth or through connections. A world where the strong help the weak, and crime is duly punished. A world of clear principles and ideals. You must know anyone can join, be they peasant, merchant, even witcher. Knights collect no payment, and are promoted for great deeds.
Does the idea include neutral witchers? I hope your vision doesn't turn to nightmare.
I hope you'll understand when the time comes.
Don't let me keep you, but I don't like to owe favors.
You've paid your debt.
I don't understand.
You owe me nothing. Our rest is over. Fall in.
Farewell.
I'm going to the Druid's Cave. My patients need their medication.
I'll accompany you.
No need. There's unlikely to be many monsters after that massacre.
All right. See you.
See you. See you. See you.
Alright. I managed to complete the Druid's assignment, but I've never seen so much blood at once. Time to visit the Druids and collect my payment. Shani said she would hide in the Druid's cave, the swamp, to help the refugees. Must press on. I managed to obtain the Karkan saliva. Time to seek Kalstein about my reward. I think I have enough jaws to convince the refugees that I have been killed semi-torched. Testing related some gossip about real Striga tearing someone to bits near the old chapel in the swamp. I should go there and look around. I should look for the Striga near the old chapel in the swamp cemetery.
The city burns. We are lost.
Shani is so facepalmy. Okay, yes she is. Altersberg. Check the Altersberg if you are interested. Right, I think it's about time I go to sleep, so thanks everyone for watching my stream. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked it that we have become a folklore legend, and I wish you a good night and hope to see you soon. Good night and see you.